Hello everyone, my name is Tarek and I would like to introduce today the fragments, run-on and common splices sentences. Let's start with the first one. What is sentence? You can see this, see this topic in the previous videos. I was talking about sentences and types of sentences. So sentence, the basic element of sentence is subject and predicate. So subject, like for example here, my classmates feel tired today. So subject, my classmates, predicate, feel tired today. Working full-time while going to school is difficult. So we have a long subject with working full-time while going to school is a subject, is difficult is predicate. The first thing that we would like to talk today is a fragment. So what is a fragment? It's a group of words or a sentence without a verb or subject. We call it like a clause, let's say phrase, but we don't have a verb or subject. For example, the prompt available in Cougar courses. So here we don't have a verb. Cared for his younger siblings, we don't have a subject. So a fragment is a standalone subordinated clauses begins with subordinating adverbs whenever, because, since, until, although, or even if. Because I said so, although you were wrong. So they are dependent clause that they cannot stand alone. So they are meaningless that we need to add like extra information to make a sentence. So all of these are dependent clauses. So we have like some types of fragments like prepositional phrases, for example, by stroke of luck, in addition, participle phrases, working, also like repeatedly working until midnight. John became ill here, repeatedly working until midnight. We don't have subject. So fixing sentence fragments, number one. So when we have like a problem in when we have a fragment in sentence, how can we fix it? So first of all, like if you can see here, one that morning I sat in my usual spot on the old wooden chair in the corner of my grandmother's kitchen. So how can we fix this? We can fix it like this. First of all, we have to delete this dot and we put comma. So we attach the fragment into the nearby sentence. So we attach it with the next sentence. Again, another one. Normally, the bride price consists of cattle and sheep. Dot. Because money has lower value of these isolated people. So here we can just make it like without dot, with just small letter of because. Here we continue with the same sentence. We just attach the fragment into the nearby sentence. The second way of fixing sentence fragments is like turning the fragment into a sentence. So we have like one independent clause and one dependent clause that we don't have like a verb or a subject. For example, here we have and immediately popped. So here we just need to make it as a sentence. We need a subject, they. The second one, so that in many parts of the word, when we use so that, it makes independent clause to dependent. So we just delete so that and we just use in many parts of the word, prepositional phrase. It makes a perfect and independent sentence. What is a run on? Fusing two sentences into one without any conjunctions and punctuation marks. For example, when we have two sentences, two independent sentences without any conjunctions, adverbs, or any punctuation mark. Here's an example. Gestures are a means of communication for everyone. They are essential for the hearing impaired. So connecting these two sentences without comma, without conjunction, is called run on. How can we how can we fix the problem here? We used something we call it common splice. Common splice without using coordinating conjunction and, but, or, no, for, so, and yet. Here is the fixing of the first sentence. Gesture are a means of communication for everyone, comma, they are essential for the hearing impaired. Common slice out in the word. Let's start. For fixes for run-on sentence, use a comma plus a coordinating conjunction, for example, and, but, or, nor, for, so, yet. Here is an example, the same example we use it. Gestures are a means of communication for everyone. They are essential for the hearing impaired. We just write but and comma, but before but, comma. So we just link two independent sentences with but. We make it as compound sentence. The second one, use a semicolon or transitional expression. Gestures are means of communication for everyone. We use like this. Semicolon, however, and comma, they are essential for hearing impaired. Here is also a way of fixing the sentence. Number three, we just make the clauses into separate sentences. For example, gestures are a mean of communication for everyone, dot, they are essential for hearing impaired. So here we have two sentences. Before we had like one sentence without any punctuation, without any conjunctive verbs. We just put two sentences. We separated this sentence into two sentences. The last way of fixing the run-on sentence, which is very popular among people, we call it restructure the sentence. Here is an example. Gestures are a means of communication for everyone. They are essential for the hearing impaired. So we just restructure the sentence and we can get a new dependent and independent sentences. Although gestures are a means of communication for everyone, here is dependent clause. After that, we use comma. They are essential for the hearing impaired. This brings me to the end of my presentation. To summarize my main points, I introduced the most important parts of the sentence, fragments, run-on sentences, and splice sentences. Thank you very much, and please don't forget to leave your comment and feedback after watching this video.